Oscar-nominated film Hidden Figures brought to light the work of 3 African-American women in this country's space program. Well, there's another hidden figure who worked for NASA for over 20 years, and she's from Moss Point, Mississippi. Sharon McDougall made history and is now helping children reach for the stars. Sharon Caples McDougall began her career in the Air Force as an aerospace physiology specialist.
After I got out, I struggled, as a lot of veterans do, and I was about to rejoin the service because I was having such a hard time trying to find employment. And about 6 months out, a friend of mine that used to be in the Air Force with me, he was out here working with the space program, and he contacted me.
That friend encouraged her to apply for a position with NASA.
And I drove from California to Texas and came down and made history as the first Black crew escape equipment. And that's CEE. So if you ever hear me say CEE, that's what I'm talking about. Crew Escape Equipment Department, first Black suit technician.
She says her career was thrilling and fulfilling. McDougall's work kept the space crews safe.
No matter what country they came from, man, woman, whatever, they wore that orange launch entry suit as a safety precaution. It was life-sustaining equipment in case they had a loss of cabin pressure aboard the space shuttle, or if they had a bailout scenario where they had to actually leave the vehicle and bail out.
A highlight was suiting up Dr. Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman to travel into space.
I felt like, I thought she would be more comfortable with me. Not saying nobody else couldn't have taken good care of her. Not at all. But I thought that she should have the best.
McDougall's father died when she was only 4 years old. When she was 8, her mother was killed in an accident a few blocks from their home.
She was almost back home, and a driver under the influence hit her on the driver's side with such force, it knocked her out the passenger side.
McDougall, the 9th of 12 children, was then raised by her oldest sister. She has poured her life experiences and love for the space program into this book, Suit Up for Launch with Shay. Shay is her nickname.
Everybody thinks about the white space, the spacewalk suit. That's the suit they usually think of. But now they know about the orange suit, So it's not just a costume. I want to know that too. This is actual life-sustaining equipment.
McDougall's husband is also from Moss Point and works for the space program as a scuba diver. Well, McDougall plans to continue the book in a series, and the honors keep coming. This weekend, she will be a guest of the National Women's History Museum for a free virtual reading, and the Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum in Virginia for a live chat and book signing. We will have more information on how you can get a copy of her book